Maximus Analysis here for September 14th, 2016, and we had a day of pretty much sideways chop, but chopping towards the lower 2116 level that we really have to be make sure that we're watching. Again, it's a significant level, and under that we see 2103 and then a break of the 2000 level. What I want you to do is, again, with the weekly time frame, I want you guys to go look at Monday's video, and you will see how much difference this makes. And that's why you got to kind of be patient, wait until a Thursday or Friday with the weekly time frame, because again, it looks so bullish on Monday, and now it looks just so much like it could either roll over, but it's underneath the breakout level. So we got a bunch of those guys, and we'll see if we test this 2050 area to 2030 area, and if they clear that with some type of significance and break these lows, I will look to see what happens when they hit this trend line. Not going to overthink it. Again, looking at the hourly chart, you can see this actually is breaking below here right now, and this is the 2116.5 area. Let me just edit this quickly. Oops, hold on just a second. Okay, so that area held, tap, now is closing below. So we'll continue to watch and see where this takes place and goes from there. Okay, so we'll continue to watch this one, but let's go back to the higher time frame so we're not getting caught in the chop, and we'll continue to look. But you could see that this level again is breaking yesterday's low. Yesterday's low is 2112 and a quarter, so this right there right now coming to test that low and see again if they're going to break that 2100.25 that's coming up soon. So we'll see where we head very shortly. And Q did a little bit of better job, but then faded off. So again, we're going to be looking to see 2 bars back what they're going to do, which lines up perfectly with this little area we have here to the right. And this is just looking at the daily time frame, this area, to see what we're going to do and retest and get. Again, they came, retested back, and now they're looking to shooting star for the daily, but we want to see if they actually get below this low. This low is the 46.95 and 3/4, so continue to watch that one. YM again is just as always testing this mid-level. Again, let's look at the weekly to kind of give us perspective, and we can see that they again was a bullish looking tap off of here, but it's very early in the week, and that's why the theme of this week's newsletter was more on patience. Again, patience was the virtue and the indicator that I said a lot of people will not apply, especially with day trading, which, as weird as it sounds, you would think you need to be more active. You probably need to be less active and more selective, because it's going to be less forgiving. Okay, you're going to have your stops that you need to place under places, and you won't have a day or two to see or to wait, because if you day or two on something like a crude means you could be down another $2 quickly. CL again still giving up the goods. It's still heading lower. Let's do our marked up chart, and we're going to look and see what happens when it tests this area here, which is the $40 to 38.09 area. Again, we've been talking about it for a while, and we'll continue to talk about it until it becomes irrelevant. So we had the bonds kind of just chopping. They look like they still could have some more downside potential to go, and we'll see if they find some support here based on this, last buy signal right here. They actually broke above, but again, we'll continue to watch and see how things are setting up. Now, this is the weekly time frame for the U.S. bonds. Let's look at a couple different names. Again, the big name for today that actually moved up was actually Apple. So Apple was up almost $4. So you could see it came to the resistance level. Again, we want to see how this closed, but if it closed anywhere up, guess what? We would be stopped out of the position, okay? Because you're either fading this level here, but your maximum loss should be a close or strong close above here. Now, my thought process is that they're using this to keep the Dow from looking terrible. Again, yesterday you had a big move up, and we could see it, if we break down a smaller time frame like the daily, we could see that we had the engulfing bar at the 200 and then just gap up and then strong. So we'll continue to watch and see how things go, and take it from there. But again, it's Wednesday. We'll see how they close. We don't want them to get anywhere near this 105, but right now, if they don't, I would be probably stopped out of this position, and that's a part of trading. So just don't overthink it. You got Facebook. Again, still hovering, shooting star, but I think we got more downside potential here, at least to here. This, and then if we go into there, breaking these highs, we'll assess if it gives us a lower high, something similar to this. Oops, something similar to this. So we don't want to see them do anything like that. I got the wrong thing on, but you got to get the picture. Dead cat bounce, but we have a shooting star and we're against the resistance levels that we've been posting for months on the newsletter. So we'll continue to watch that here. Tesla, green bar, but not much. So again, we have no problem saying that they're against defined support, and we'll continue to watch and see if this is something that they springboard off of. But again, it was a lot of nothing today. Again, you have price line move 14 bucks, whoop-de-doo. Again, it's a $1,400 stock. So again, that's why I mean that it's really not much going on there. And you can see how sideways it is. I only like trading this one at extremes. So we'll continue to watch and see what the markets do. Again, if you guys have any chart requests or want me to explain anything in further depth, please leave me a comment below. And again, all new subscribers for my YouTube channel, I do a free newsletter that I'm putting out. I put it out typically on Sunday evenings or Monday morning, probably around 6 a.m. before the open. And if you want part of that, let me know. Again, I send the link that has the archived newsletters as well. So again, we'll see what the market brings. But again, we're breaking below, going back to the ES, maybe on a smaller time frame, maybe a 240 chart. Let's see if we could get that. We could see where we are right here. So we'll continue to see if they're going to come and test, little bear flag, breaking down these lows, and see if we're going to go test this $2,100 level again. Again, take care. Thanks for the support. Please subscribe. And also share, please. Share on Twitter. There's people that are out there watching Fast Money and don't understand that it's an inverse indicator. Share to those guys too. Take care.